Hi, my name is Emily Ainelli, and I am a male to female transgender girl. And as you know, I am pretty active on my social media pages. I would say that I'm on Facebook every day, YouTube also. I'm usually doing at least 1 or 2 videos a day. I'm also on my music page now, my music artist page, which is Reverb Nation. Um, I'm on Twitter. Um, I'm on a lot of different social media pages, and I think it's good to be active and to share my thoughts and feelings. We all want to be heard. We all like to know that people are interested in what we have to say. I've been pretty sheltered, shy, withdrawn most of my life, lived in the closet for a good part of my life. I just didn't feel right in groups of people. I felt quite shy, withdrawn, um, depressed a lot. And I think a lot of it had to do with my own personal struggles as a transgender girl, trying to conform as a guy and live to that standard that men are supposed to live by. Um, but in my heart, I always knew that I was a woman, and I couldn't get around that. I am happy that I am a father. I am married and I have a son. So those are good things in my life. My son is the best thing that ever happened to me. So I'm grateful for that. But as far as my own personal struggles go, I think it's important that you address whatever it is that you're dealing with. Life is complicated, and we never know. We only get one chance at life. That's how I look at it. And I thought that I would probably never transition. To be honest with you, I just didn't think it was going to happen for me. In fact, I was very. You may wonder why I'm carrying this suit that I used to wear as a guy. Well, I'm going to illustrate a point, but I'll do that in a little bit. But anyway, what I'm saying is that we all have to find our own sense of happiness, our joy. For me, my joy comes from my son, spending as much time with him as I can, even though now he's away at a special school for children who have special needs. I'm still active in communicating with him through the telephone. I would like to Skype with him eventually, but I have gone through a lot emotionally. I've struggled. I deal with a lot of pain and inner frustrations. I've been struggling with my gender since the age of 3. I'm now 54, so you're talking about half a century of struggle. I only came out 3 years ago, though I wanted to transition many years earlier. I attempted to transition in my 20s, my 30s, but it was unsuccessful. I wasn't emotionally ready, and I was kind of caught up in my own life situation, which prevented me from transitioning. And to be honest with you, I really never thought that I could ever transition, though I wanted to in my heart. Um, then I lost my dad tragically to suicide, and my best friend who helped me through my dad's suicide, he died 2 years after that, and he was very influential in helping me cope after my dad's tragic death. But when I lost my dad and then my friend, it made me rethink my life and what it was that was going on in my head and what was in my heart. And I realized that, look, I only get one chance at life. I achieved fatherhood and I'm married, but I always felt deep inside that I was a female, and I always wanted to live that way. And I figured, now or never, and that's when I decided that's what I had to do. And I'm 3 years into my transition, and I am happier. I've gone through a lot emotionally. I lost my job. In the process, I don't have contact with my sisters. Their choice, not mine. I lost friends in the process. So it hasn't been perfect. But, that's what life is all about, We can't change that. We have to live with it. I am a good person. I haven't changed. I'm still the same as I always have been. Emily. And I enjoy being me. There's no reason why I shouldn't. I'm a good person. I've always known that. I never hurt anybody. I never judge people. I accept people openly. Look, I'm transgender, so who am I to judge other people? I have my own problems. I have my own issues. I'm also bipolar. I struggle, and I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. But I try to live by a standard, and I try to do the best I can. Right now, I'm not really working, though I am trying to delve into my inner creative side. I love to write, and I love to create, and I love music, and I love to speak, and I also like to sing and dance. So I have lots of interests, and I would love to channel all of them into a positive thing and maybe move in a good direction. I signed into Reverb Nation as an artist for a reason. I have a talent, I have a skill, I have an ambition. I want to succeed, and I want to continue with my music art, whether I speak the words that I write or eventually sing them. I want to channel all of my energies into something positive and share my message. I do indeed have a message, and my message is a good message. It's about accepting people and being truthful to who you are as a person and never giving up, never losing hope or losing sight of your dreams. We all have dreams, we all have goals, and we all strive to do what we can in life. And that's what we have to do. We have to live to be who we are. We have to be happy. We have to find our own success and joy. What is life if we don't find our happiness? There are many people that go through life just going through the motions. Are they truly happy? Who knows? Sometimes I wonder. I was just going through the motions for a long time in my own life, personally. Was I happy? No. Basically, I was existing, just going through the motions, not knowing really where I was going in my life. I was upset and hurt and miserable. You know, I'm living now, I'm happier. I'm female, and that's how I've always identified. I never identified as a guy, though I am proud to be a dad and a husband. But in my heart and my mind and my soul, I've always known that I was female, and that's how I live. You see, this is me now. This is me. This is Emily. See, if I were to go out on an interview, whether it's for a record label or making a pitch to do a venue, I would definitely feel more comfortable dressed like this. This is how I would present in the interview. And I have a pretty dress. I have my little blazer. And I have my hair styled nicely. And I smile. And I have my cute shoes with my tights. That's how I want to dress. Sometimes I wonder though if people will accept me, and I think they should. You know, and this is me here. This is me, Emily. However, if I had to, which I don't want to even think of, but if I had to, would I want to go in an interview like this? Let's see. What would I look like? We'll see. I don't know. But this is how I used to dress. I used to go to work like this. And I didn't care for it. Because it wasn't me. I wasn't happy. But I lived like this for many years. I lived in the closet. And I had to dress accordingly. So I would, underneath my dress, over my dress, I would put my pants on and my shirt. And I would tuck everything in so you won't see it. And then I would grab my tie that fell onto the ground. Do I still remember how to tie a tie? I think so. It's like riding a bicycle. You never truly forget. Now, would this look great for me in an interview? I don't know. But this is how I would look. And I put my jacket on. And then this is how I would look for my interview. See the difference? But that's how I would look. Now, to go back, and I could never wait to get home and change out of this. But this was what I lived like for many years. And it was hard. But that's what it was for me. And I couldn't change it. I had to live like this. But this is me. This is how I love to be. Because this is Emily. And this is how I should dress. I love you. Bye.